You ass! Come here, ass! Fuck!
My name's Ola. I'm really enjoying my comedy journey so far because I've experienced a lot of new things. For a start, never had so many white people looking at me with happy expressions on their faces. Yeah, honestly. Because I'm going to be honest, the last time I had this many white people looking at a girl with a hijab on, looking this happy, is when they refused Shamima Begum back into the country. Is it obvious that I'm not from around here? Is it? I'm not. I'm from Portsmouth. Yeah. And I was the only black African girl in my school. But according to the other students, I was apparently the only Pakistani they'd ever met. These are the same kids that when they met me for the first time, they were like, whoa, your English is wow good. I was like, oh, thanks. Where did you immigrate from? Because your English I think my favourite racial slur was, go back to Africa, you noodle slurping cow herder. Wow. They didn't even know me. Yet they were so accurate. My God. Oh, except for the cow herder part, because that would make them assume that I've got more than one cow. Yeah. I was given a cow when I got married, yeah. But my husband told me to stop referring to his mother as that, so... You know, I used to really hate going to my mother-in-law's house, but I got really ill with COVID during the first lockdown. Really ill, I had all the symptoms. And I don't know what it is, during those dark days, I just got an urge to see her. Oh, no, not for that, you lot are sadistic. Yeah, sadistic. But I called my husband and I was like, babe, I really want to see your mother. I might never get this chance again. And my husband was like, aw, don't worry, baby. You'll get the opportunity. My husband's American, if you haven't guessed. And as soon as you get better, we'll have dinner with her. No, babe, you don't understand. I'll never get the opportunity to eat her food without having to smell or taste it. But you know what? Growing up with racism kind of prepared me for my fascist mother-in-law. But you know what it was growing up? I was really, really frustrated because I felt like all other communities had a go-to support system that I didn't have access to. You guys had a support system that I've seen you get through rough times, family problems, work problems. But I didn't have access to that support system because, well, alcohol's haram, so... Do you know what? It's really funny because the British are always surprised when I tell them I've never drank. You've never drank alcohol? No. Not even a taste? No. You've never even had a sip? Oh, no. And I'm like, calm down. But no, I've never drank alcohol, but I can't pretend I haven't been tempted. Of course I've been tempted, but I know what the rules are. No drinketh of the devil's liquid. But I did have my first alcohol-based experience when I was 12 years old, and this is a true story. I was walking home from school, and there was a guy holding a can of cider, and he started shouting racial slurs at me, and he was like, you desert goat, you're going to get sent back to where you came from really soon. Wow. Where did these people get my information from? How did he know I was going back to Sudan the following week? And how on earth did he know that I was going to grow up to be the goat? So I ignored him, but that seemed to anger him more. So this guy crosses over, pins me up against the wall, and pours the can of cider over my head. I froze. I was in shock. I didn't even know how to process it. And as soon as it started to sink in, I did what anyone in my position would have done. The Lord said, don't drinketh, but he didn't say anything about don't licketh, so... I've been Ola Labib, thank you so much.